Hello everyone and welcome back to Microsoft Dangerous Creatures. Today, Native American stories. Let's get started.
When Christopher Columbus arrived in the New World, he found people there. People whom he mistakenly named Indians, because he believed he had reached India. People have lived in North America for thousands of years. There are many tribes with many different cultures. I will now share with you some of the stories that the descendants of these first Americans tell. Click the button to begin.
So Safara, President of the International Association for Truth and Storytelling, seen in several places at once.
Some people say that in the beginning the earth was nothing but water. Then an animal from the world above was sent to dive down to pull up a bit of mud from underwater so that the land could be made from it. Many animals tried and failed. The Cherokee say it was a water beetle who finally succeeded. The Crows say it was a muskrat. Many other people believe that it was a turtle, and some say that the earth rides on the back of a turtle today. At first the mud of the New World was soft, so the buzzards flew down to see if the earth was dry enough to live on. And wherever his wings flapped downward, valleys formed, and when he swooped upward, mountains formed. In this way, say the Cherokee, the land was given shape. The animals were told to keep watch over the newly created world for 7 days and nights, but only the owl and cougar were able to stay awake. So it is that these animals were given the gift of sight in the dark. You may see the glint of their eyes in the moonlight, hear the cougars scream, or hear the owls screech, which some believe predicts death. If you look around to see what watches in the dark, you may look up past the branches of the trees, until you see the stars we call the Big Dipper. These are in the Great Bear constellation. Many people say that these stars once were bears who were pursued by hunters into the sky. The bear is an animal of great power, and he can be a good friend and teacher or a fierce enemy. The Inuit are descendants of the very last people to cross from Asia into Alaska before the land bridge between the continents disappeared under the Bering Sea. They say that humans and bears distrust each other because long ago a hunter's wife turned into a bear and killed her unfaithful husband.
Yes, indeed.
The Pomo of Northern California have a story about a girl who married a rattlesnake. She lived with the rattlesnake and bore him 4 sons, and she told him that they must never bite their human relatives. Like all children, some listened and some did not. According to the Okanagan, a Northwest people, one day Rattlesnake got new powerful fangs that could kill. But Rattlesnake promised that he would not bite anyone who treated him with respect, and that he would never bite anyone without a warning shake of his rattle. Rattlesnake gave his old fangs to his brother Wasp and Bee. The venom in Rattlesnake's old fangs, now possessed by Bee and Wasp, will only cause pain. Many other stories from North America say that wasps and bees are relatives of poisonous snakes. Of course, you know that wasps and bees don't have fangs, but they do have stingers and venom. And so, like the rattlesnake, they are creatures who must be treated with respect. Many Native American stories explain how biting or stinging insects came to be, especially mosquitoes. If you live where there are lots of these creatures, you know how annoying they can be. Some people from the southeast and northwest coasts say that bothersome winged creatures rose from the ashes of a giant cannibal when his body was burned. A story from the northeast says that mosquitoes are the children of a witch who hated humans.
Oh, I can believe it.
Not all insects are pests, though. Some are creatures of great beauty. The Papago of the Southwest say that one day the Creator was watching a group of children playing, and he wanted to make something special for them. So he took all the colors of a summer day, and he created butterflies. According to the Brûlé Sioux, it was another tiny creature, the spider, who predicted the coming of Europeans and the end of the way of life that Native Americans had followed for thousands of years. At that time, millions of buffalo covered the plains of North America. The spider said, when these new people come, the buffalo will go away. And indeed, by 1895, only 1,000 remained alive. The Kiowas say that the others walked into the face of a mountain, which opened to reveal a world of beauty where the buffalo could dwell forever. A tale from the White River Sioux says that an old woman sits in a hidden cave, sewing porcupine quills onto a buffalo robe, in the old way of the people, and her dog watches her. Whenever the old woman's attention wanders, the dog pulls the quills from the robe. When that old woman finishes the robe, the legend says, the world will end. Many people say that the world has been destroyed and recreated before, and may yet be again. This is the end of my Native American stories. To wander on your own, click the Contents button below. If you wish to go on another guided journey, click my button to return to the guide screen, and then choose another path.
Yeah, I love the use of music in Saphira's stories. Anyway, that would be all for today. I'm Brian Croydrigan signing out. Stay straight!